Happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. I am your fantabulous, yes, I just made that up, fantabulous host, Keisha. Got producer James in the studio over there doing what, I mean, I don't, he, I don't know, I don't know what he does. I just see him over there with earphones on and pretending like he's pressing buttons. But he over there. That's all that really matters, right, James?
I am making the magic of this show happen.
Boy, I am the magic. I'm the magic. I'm the wand. I'm the cauldron. I'm the witch. All of that. So this is episode number 89. For some odd reason, before each show, producer James wants to let me know that. I don't know if it's because he wants me to tell you guys. I'm sure y'all are like me. You really don't care what number it is. But since I'm trying to be more Christian-like in my older age, I will just do this little small favor for him to make him feel a little bit special and say that it is episode 89. Happy now? Did that work?
Very.
Okay. Want to remind you guys to make sure you're following us on social media. We've got a Facebook page, which all of our shows are on our Facebook page. All 89 shows. Are all 89 on there?
There's a few more because remember,
plus some.
Yep, we did the Libra Life.
Yeah,
comedy,
yeah.
Done like specials from Scroosed Soul.
Okay.
The BLM protest.
That's the kind of shit you should have been putting on the Patreon. Like you get to watch that if you become a patron of the show.
Duly noted.
I had a good idea. So anyway, you can always go back and watch all of our shows from the past 2 years on Facebook. You can also go to YouTube and subscribe to us on there. And we also want you to follow us on Instagram. I post a lot of funny shit all during the day, from petty shit to celebrity news and gossip, relationship things, and we even do mommy confessions, which tonight I'm going to give you guys a little taste of my mommy confessions. But those are all on our social media pages. So make sure you're following us there. Subscribe to us on, what is it? iTunes,
iHeartRadio, Laughable, TuneIn, any place you catch podcasts.
We own now. All right. If you're a friend of the Libra Lounge, you know what time it is. It is time for the Gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The Gab with Keisha.
Okay, so everyone is currently talking about Cardi B's new single, more so the video to her new single, which is called WAP. It's Cardi B's first time having a song released since, I want to say, Press came out. I know that was my jam. But she brought on semi-newcomer Megan Thee Stallion to be on this track with her. So everyone's talking about the video for numerous reasons. First and foremost, for all you white people who have no idea what WAP means, it stands for wet ass pussy. You didn't know what it meant, producer James?
Yeah, I did.
When you looked it up, you didn't know what it was originally.
Well, originally it was a anti-Italian American slur.
Like I said, for all you white people that don't know what WAP means, it's wet ass pussy. So the video it's kind of all over the place. Now, for her last album, Cardi did some really artistic, still raunchy videos, but this one I don't fully understand. So first off, I guess they're trying to channel some kind of BAPS. Remember the movie BAPS, Black American Princesses, that came out in the 90s, starred Halle Berry, and she had the pin curls, the beehive, and all of that look. It's the ghetto look. So Megan and Cardi have their hair like that. Okay. But then there's no other real references to the movie other than the hair, which I just don't understand. The concept of the video is they are in a bordello, but I don't know if they're in charge of the bordello. I don't know. There's some kind of psychedelic vibe going on too. I just don't get it. So, in the bordello, there's different rooms, and I get that. And I guess you get serviced differently depending on which room you choose. I don't know. I'm really just trying to grab at shit because the video to me just doesn't make any sense. But the girls look good. They look hot. There was numerous cameos. We had Normani, Rosalia, Mulatto, Sukihana, Ruby Rose, Ruby with an I. They were in the video. I don't know any of those bitches. Like, I don't know who they are. I take that back. I do know Mulatto. And I only know Mulatto because she was on the Lifetime show starring Jermaine Dupri called The Rap Game. But I gotta be honest with you. When they mentioned her name, I went and looked her up because in the video, I didn't know who she was. And when I looked on her Instagram page, I'm like, who is this? So I had to Google search to actually see that this was the same girl from the show because she did a lot of shit to her face. She looks completely different, but I guess the most important part is that she still looks mulatto. I guess you gotta still keep looking mulatto if you're gonna go by the name Mulatto, which is quite not original. Not at all. No. It would have been funny if she really wasn't even mixed race. That would, if I were going by the name Mulatto, that would be some funny shit right there. Okay. Let me see. Normani, I think Normani is the girl who is from Houston, who is in the group, one of those girl groups, but I could be wrong. Because here's the thing, some of these bitches have the same names now. They don't even, they change a letter. That is confusing to people like me.
Is that like that Ruby Rose? Because there's Ruby Rose, the white girl.
Yes.
And now there's a Ruby with Rose with an I?
Yeah, and she's black.
Why?
See what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense at all to us. We have to go Google who y'all are. You need to do... You know what? This is where society is right now. Look at how everything is a reboot. People don't want to take the time to think. Sometimes you got to think shit for years before it comes to its full fruition.
You can't reboot something that's like brand new.
Yeah, but they're rebooting shit that was made like 2 years ago as far as movies. They don't want to take the time. Just like these girls. Damn. I mean, okay, great. You change the Y to an I. It's still somebody else's damn name.
That's like in porn where you just add an X.
Yeah, basically. Now the person that we all recognized who was in the video was Kylie Jenner. But for some odd reason, everyone's highly upset and offended that Kylie Jenner was in the video and all she did was walk down the hallway and walk into a room. They're saying that, oh, of course the black girl had to do all the work. She's dancing, twerking, and this, and that. Okay, because don't nobody know who she is. We all know Kylie Jenner. When you're Kylie Jenner, all you have to do is walk. So I think these girls are just, hey, look, you got to give Kylie credit. She's Kylie. She looked really good. Her hair looked good. Her body looked good. Bitch, go ahead and strut. All these other hoes are just jealous because they weren't in a video, not gonna be in a video. They still helping their boyfriend sell CDs out the back of his truck at the local fiesta. So, strut on Kylie Jenner. In other celebrity news, Simon Cowell, who is producer, manager, American Idol, now he's on, I believe, America's Got Talent. You know, he was in the news a lot the last several years because he apparently is the catalyst behind a very toxic work environment. You remember Gabrielle Union was the one who just really let everything out, saying that, you know, there was racism, sexism, all sorts of things, which a few years back, Mel B kind of said the same thing. But this is how karma works. He broke his back. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. He broke his back while riding an e-bike. Well, see, that's why your ass fell and broke your back, because you're on an e-bike. I don't even know what that is. Just like I don't know who Normani is, Sukihana, Ruby with an I, Rose. We don't know. What the fuck is an e-bike?
I think it's just like one of those electric, like motor bikes, like when you don't have to pedal, I think.
That takes away the whole concept of riding a fucking bike. You rode a slower scooter.
You rode an adult go-kart.
Basically. So he has broken his back, and which I hope he gets well, but fuck, Simon's in his late 50s and if not early 60s. He gonna get addicted to back pain killers and accidentally OD. Yeah, I give it 5 years time. I do. He's going to be addicted, and he's going to have an accidental overdose from the pain. Because here's the thing. I have arthritis in my back from lupus, and there is nothing like back pain. You have to use your back for everything. You have to use your back to have a petty ass look on your face. Your back is the foundation, the structure of your entire body. So I can imagine breaking my back. And a lot of people that get addicted to painkillers is because of back pain.
So here's the game to play. Do you think he'll have an overdose, or do you think he'll have to go to a center for quote unquote exhaustion?
Oh yeah, that's the famous. The last motherfucking people on earth that are exhausted are rich celebrities. Okay, they have people doing everything. They have people sleep for them. So how are you exhausted? Yeah, that is always when they have to go to rehab or some shit like that. Let me see, Simon. He's British. Let's see what he's gonna say. Early retirement. Probably.
Maybe so.
And then move to another country and just kind of hide out and continues his addiction. And then we'll hear about the addiction when he dies, whether it be by an accidental overdose or just old age or just for being a fucking asshole. But we'll surely hear about his death. Moving right along, everyone has been talking about Taylor Swift's new album. Apparently it's so great. She's so woke. She's so poetic. Taylor Swift is smart, okay? This girl, basically everything that she touches turns to gold, and she knows how to reinvent herself without changing herself. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
No, that makes no sense at all. I'm reinventing myself by changing nothing.
Okay, so here's the thing. She started off as a country singer, then she became a pop singer. I want to say her last album, she had a little bit of hip hop in it a little bit. But they're all successful and they're all Taylor.
That's the thing. They're all Taylor. Remember when Miley Cyrus reinvented herself and changed a whole bunch of shit? It changed
everything. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, she didn't do a Miley. Miley, every album that came out, you were like, "Ooh, is that Billy Ray's daughter?" She looks completely different. Taylor still is Taylor. She does not change her looks or anything like that. And I think that's really smart to do. But someone who didn't think she's smart, doesn't like her new CD or anything like that, is the lead singer of Smash Mouth. Okay, well, problem right there. I don't think anyone from Smash Mouth should be saying a fucking word, especially when the lead singer of the group gained like 500 pounds and he was already 1,000 pounds overweight. So what he did was, whenever Taylor dropped her album, which is entitled Folklore, they tweeted one word. I can't even say it right. Boiler. It's supposed to be a take on folklore, but boredom. Yeah, it's BORELORE.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Look, okay. So
hey, now you're a rock star.
No one
get your game on
other than people our age even know who Smash Mouth is. Now, if you've watched a Shrek movie, you've heard the songs. But I bet you couldn't identify not one fucking member of that group. Okay. Especially the lead singer, because he's gained 500 pounds.
He is a fat Guy Fieri.
He's a fat fuck.
Yeah, but he looks like Guy Fieri.
Ooh, you know what? I don't like Guy, and I wouldn't even do Guy like that. No, this motherfucker's huge now. And he's not just, she's got fat face. See, I have big body, but my face isn't as big. His chin touches his titties. It's just, he goes chin to titties, chin to titties. There's no there's no neck, there's no collarbones. It's just straight chin to titty. That's how he looks right now. How dare you even remotely think that you can say anything negative about someone who is relevant, unlike you?
He got that chitty,
that chitty bang bang. That's what he's got. Okay, and Smash Mouth has not released an album. When was the last Shrek movie?
In the 90s, late 90s.
No, there's some Shrek movies in the 2000s.
No, but they were only in the first one.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so they did.
They only have one song, so.
No. Here's the thing. One of my favorite songs is a Smash Mouth song. It's called "The Way That You Are." I love that song.
I'm sorry, 2 songs they have.
So they got Rockstar, yep. "The Way That You Are," Can't Get Enough of You, Baby. No, that's the one that Like it's
Yes,
can't
yeah.
get enough. Okay, and then
I can't
they
get enough of
yes.
you, baby.
Then they redid what song did they redo for Shrek? When I saw her face.
Oh,
Now
I'm a
I'm a
believer.
believe.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But I think Eddie Murphy sang that song in Shrek. Yeah, he did. Donkey sang that.
Yes, in the movie, not for the fucking soundtrack.
Oh.
Is there anything else wrong you want to say? Just get it all out now.
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you should be good. But I'm just like, he really was. I don't know if his goal was to be relevant again. I don't know if his goal was, oh, maybe if we tweet this, it'll be so controversial that they'll make another Shrek movie so we can have another hit.
It's like white beef.
What?
It's like when rap guys have a beef, they're like, this is the white pop version of beef. When Smash Mouth tries to knock at Taylor Swift.
What was the word that you used?
I said white beef. Like a beef. Like a rap battle.
Jesus. I'm thinking you talking about some special breed of cows that are vegan and only eat white shit. White beef.
Well, cows are vegan.
Okay, you know what? On that note, we'll be right back.
The Libra Lounge with Keisha. The Libra Lounge with Keisha.
Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. As we were talking about in the first segment of the show, we want you guys to be following us on Instagram and Facebook because we have some funny shit that we put out there. One of the things is I do weekly mommy confessions, and here's why. Mothers, for some odd reason, feel like they always have to be in competition with other mothers. Okay, who had the most kids? Whose kids are in the advanced classes and all of this stupid shit that's not really going to matter once your kids graduate. So I try to keep it real with my mommy confessions, like real shit, all right? So right now, I know a lot of you guys are getting ready to send your kids off to school and to daycare because y'all are bad parents. No, I'm just kidding. The reality is people have got to go back to work and kids have got to go back to school before their fucking parents strangle them to death. But here's something important, especially for new moms. You have to pick your mommy group of friends. These relationships are crucial to not losing your fucking mind while you're raising kids. A lot of people put emphasis on their kids' friendship groups, but here's the truth of the matter. Kids only want to be best friends with the kids that have the best snacks, or they want to be friends with the kids who are able to break into the school's Wi-Fi so they can watch Pornhub in the library. Okay? Yeah.
Or the ones that have the hottest mom.
Or the ones who have the hottest moms. So here's the thing, fuck those kids. You need to focus on your mommy friend groups. You want to have the kind of mom friends that when you're in your SUV, in the car rider line and you're silently about to have like the biggest fucking deadly meltdown of your life and your mommy friend pulls up, you don't have to say a word. She's just gonna go get that fresh batch of edibles and just bring it right to you, no questions asked. You gotta keep moms like that. You have to have mommy friends that when you call her and she picks up the phone, you don't even say hello. You just say, I cannot stand my kid. And her reply is, good. You want to drink some wine? Because I can't fucking stand my kid either. You want to keep these kind of mommy friends, okay? You want to have a mommy friend that will help you. What do you do with tires? Do you call it slit tires?
Oh yeah, you cut tires.
Okay, you want to have a mommy friend who's gonna help you cut the tires of Miss Fuckwit teacher because she gave your son an F on his assignment that he had to draw a picture of himself, and she is now referring the whole entire family to family therapy because he drew a dick on the picture. You told him to draw a picture of himself. Does he not have a dick? You need the mommy friend that's going to help you get that bitch straight. She's going to help you write all kinds of stern emails to the superintendent. You want that kind of mommy group friend, okay? Bad moms, to me, bad moms is a pretty accurate representation of having mom friends. Now, I don't know how it is with dads. Are those relationships important?
They can be. Yeah, I mean, dads are typically more like,
grunts.
Well, let's just deal with the moms. And
Yeah,
that's about
because
it.
it's the moms that could really fuck shit up. A disgruntled mom can make a teacher lose their entire profession. Okay, it won't matter if she graduated with an education degree from Harvard. One mom, PTO moms, you don't want to be friends with them. Number one, their kids are always allergic to every fucking thing, and their kids are always the most scrawniest of fucking kids. None of his clothes ever fit right because he's so fucking skinny. He can't play football. If he does play football, he's got to have a goddamn inhaler while he's sitting on the bench. Those are the PTO moms, okay? Or there's the PTO moms who have a girl. The girls are the sluttiest of girls at the entire school. Everyone has ran a train on the PTO president's mom's daughter. It's just there is something on the camera.
Oh, there certainly is.
Pause it.
Uh,
It is a bug. What you guys just saw there on the screen, for those of you who are watching the show, was a spider. Now let me tell you, producer James just got the spider. I thought that was the fucking creature from Aliens when it was crawling on it. It was about this small in reality. Like, I was like, okay, I don't know if I got to make a run for it because spiders can jump and it'll just jump and attack me. I don't know if I need to sit over here and freeze so it won't notice that I'm here. It was like a baby spider. That thing looked humongous on the camera.
it really did.
I was like scared for my life. And I'm like, I don't know if I should ignore it, but it kept crawling on the camera lens or just continue on with the show.
I'm like, what kind of dump are we filming in?
No kidding. Thank God it wasn't a roach. That would have been like beyond embarrassing.
Oh, I'd have cut that out completely. I would have.
Good. I would have made you cut that
Spiders
out.
are fine. Roaches get edited out.
Yes, they are. Speaking of getting edited out, I'm going to have producer James show you a clip of me trying to do a mommy confession for today. And I was so rudely interrupted by his cat. Hi. I know some of you guys are getting ready to... Move, Liam. He is his cat when he's being an asshole. And today is the day that he is most definitely being an asshole. And these are my babies. I'm their mom, okay? But just like with the human child, there's some days I can't fucking stand the furball children at all. And he is in pure asshole mode today. So next week, I think producer James and I celebrate our wedding anniversary. But I don't know what number it is.
It will be magic number 5.
Is it 5 years?
Or 6. Let me check.
It just seems like he's always been around. Like, he's just been there. Even when he was just being a stalker, he's always been there. Are you gonna include the stalker years?
Well, I mean, we first started dating in 2008, so it's been 12 years now.
It's been a long fucking time. Oh, I just want to make mention of something. It was told to me that someone who watches our show went back and told my mother-in-law that I mentioned her on the show. And this is what I have to say to you, person. Thanks for watching the show. It is good to know that you support the Libra Lounge. Not only did you watch the show, you went and told others about what you saw on the show. Bitch, you a fan. You're a fan. If you ask nicely and pay me $35, I'll give you an autographed picture. I don't give a fuck what you go back and tell my mother-in-law. I wouldn't say anything about her on this show that I would not say to her face. Is that correct, James?
True.
And it'll probably be a lot worse when I say it to her face. So you can just keep telling her shit. I don't care at all. Back to relationships.
So
oh my God, I swear to you guys, I did not understand what he was over there doing with that pen and paper, but he was really sitting down trying to calculate how long we've been together.
No, I'm taking show notes so I can make all this right.
Well, you was over there, carry the one, minus, so what, how many years are we?
So we were married August 15th of 2014. So this will be 6 years of wedded bliss.
Oh, that is a long time with the same dick, let me tell you. Not to mention we've been together 12 years.
Yeah.
Like, I have to be honest.
No, please don't.
I have to be honest here. There are times that if one of my friends is dating someone, and I'm like, can you just one of the dick pics that he sends you, can you send it to me? I forgot how other dicks look.
There are some that aren't white.
And there's some that are big. I do. Like, I really do tell my friends, I'm like, this is what girls do. Men don't understand this. When they send dick pics, we share that with each other, okay? We don't just, no, girls can be as nasty and raunchy as boys. But I will say, can y'all just send me, like, when he sends you a dick pic, can I see it too? And it's not that I want that dick, but when you have seen the same bowl of oatmeal for 12 years, you kind of want to see a bowl of oatmeal with some nuts and raisins in it. If not to eat it because you know you don't like raisins, but you just want to see a little bit of difference in it, okay?
Basically, you can go to an art museum and not want to buy the Mona Lisa, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
You just want to see it. See what all the hype is about. See what you could possibly be missing at home. I'm just saying.
We were supposed to be celebrating. This has become hurtful.
Look, this is just the truth about relationships. Like when I have single friends, I'm like, date, have sex, because these are things once you're married, you're not supposed to do anymore. But some of us do. Do you have any relationship anything, Producer James? Since I was just so cruel with what I said.
No, I think I'm just going to go home and count up my inadequacies. So
We only talked about one, and that was your dick. We didn't talk about any of the other things, but if you want me to talk about the other things.
No, that's good. I mean, you said you liked it, but
I didn't say that. When was that? Playback. I don't remember saying that at all.
It was like 2 days ago.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I just allowed you to have sex with me. I didn't say anything about liking. I allowed you to have sex with me. I have actually been doing good.
You've been doing pretty good.
I've been doing pretty good.
You've been pretty good.
Yeah, because, look, when you have been with the same person that many years, there are different points in your relationship that sex will be great and wonderful and you want it all the time. Then there's times that it's a chore. Then there's sometimes you need to scratch that itch. It goes through different phases. Is that not the same for you?
No, not the same for
It's
guys
for me.
at all.
He's lying. Oh, yeah, because you're a guy.
I mean, that's it's for guys. It's if I love you and I'm attracted to you, there's never not the want to.
There's sometimes that I want to, but it's like, I'm really tired, though. I didn't already put on my headscarf. I got the bonnet on.
See, but that's why guys always have to be ready to perform. Because if it's like 2 a.m. and you wake us up and it's like, you want to have a quickie? Yeah, I'm in. Sure. What?
And that is
Yes.
what he does, too.
Yeah.
He's immediately alert. Now, the house could be on fire. The damn fire alarm can be going off at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have to wake him up. But if I whisper, hey, you want to have a quickie in this there, he is like a spring chicken, up and ready for action.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, baby.
Yeah. But, relationships, they're not what you see on the interwebs. They're not what you see on social media. You are seeing the part of the relationship that the people posting want you to see. But it's so much more. Relationships are hard sometimes.
They are.
I mean, especially when you're in a relationship with me. Because I'm going to drive your ass crazy probably 5 out of the 7 days of the week.
I think crazy people have an advantage in being able to tell whether their partner is really in love with them or not. Because if their partner supports and doesn't struggle against how crazy they are, that's love. If they can put up with you happily, that's how you know they really love your ass.
Oh, well, I don't put up with him happily, so I guess I really don't love his ass.
Different thing.
No, I am not an easy person to be in a relationship with. I am quite the moody. I'm kind of like, I'm not domesticated by any means at all.
No,
I don't like to cook. I don't like to clean. I don't like to do laundry. Therefore, I don't do those things. Luckily, I'm with a partner that kind of, does those things for me with a smile on his face, and that's great. I like to sleep late. I don't like to be touched a lot. I don't have the need to be told or to tell others I love you 500 times a day. Twice a day will suffice. Once in the morning and once before you go to bed. I'm good. However, the person that I am married to, he will say I love you every other breath if I wouldn't punch him in the fucking jaw when he did. He constantly feels the need. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's an insecurity. He always says it's because I love you so much, but I'm like, that shit's fucking weird. You loved me yesterday. I'm pretty sure the day after you still love me, unless something really major happened where I fucked up big time. That I love you from yesterday still gonna be good the next day.
The credit's still good.
It's
on that
still
one.
good, you know. But that's him. But you have to keep your relationship new and spicy. You know, girls now they're so thirsty to be with a man.
God, I know. Like
It's quite
painfully
pathetic.
thirsty.
Yes, I'm just like, really? I have seen girls damn near knock over a whole table while we're there eating, trying to get to the phone because she hears her, not even her boyfriend's ringtone go off. And I'm like, what? Look, if James called me right now, I'm not answering the phone. I mean,
And I'm right here. I can see her not answering.
no, how about he's my husband? I'm like, I don't answer the phone every time he calls. And they're like, what? Why don't you? I don't feel like talking.
Because you don't give the man that kind of power over you. Like
If
that
I don't
passive
feel like
power.
talking, I'm not going to answer it. Now, if he calls me and I don't answer, he calls me again, I know that that's probably something important.
Yeah.
But he's still gonna get cussed out especially if it's during one of my nap times. He's going to get smoothly cussed the fuck out. Like, why are you? There's times I answer the phone and say, "Why are you calling me? What is it that you just text me?
What do you want?"
Yeah, there's times I answer the phone. What do you want? That's just how I am. And there's a lot of times when he's like, I just call to tell you I love you, and I just hang up.
Yeah. That is so true.
That was not a good enough reason to interrupt whatever nothingness that I was partaking in at that moment.
And it's even sadder because I'll try to sound so sweet.
That
Like,
makes it
"Hi,
even worse.
How you doing? I just
Ugh.
called to say I love you." Click.
No, I don't like that.
You've literally made the ugh sound and then hung up.
Because I'm just like, ugh, like,
Who does
really?
that?
What? You wasted time out of your day to call me, trying to sound like a second grader cute, to tell me that you love me. Well, you better fucking learn how to send an emoji, because that was not a reason for a phone call. I'm sorry, but I mean, I appreciate it, but it wasn't. I mean,
I appreciate it, but don't do it.
don't no, because now you done pissed me. Now you have put me in a bad mood, and you know my bad moods last like all week.
And that's fucked up when you can anger someone with love.
Yeah, but it can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I prove it, and he proves it every single day, you know. And people think that James spoils me, and he does. But James is not the angel that everyone thinks that he is. And people don't realize that until they're around him. Like, people will hear me yell, leave me alone, and they think I'm just being a bitch. But then one day, my mom caught him around the corner poking at me. When you poke at a bear so many times, best believe at some point the claws are going to come out. He does things to rile me up.
I do.
Because he
That's
likes
true.
it.
Sometimes some people jump out of helicopters and airplanes. Some men go and chase grizzlies in the wilderness. Some guys just piss their wife off a little bit just for that little bit of excitement.
That shit's not cute. Because here's the thing. Once I get riled up to it level 10, there's no controlling the beast. Now you done fucked it up for everybody in the house.
True.
It is very true. But yes, we are getting ready to celebrate. Or we even celebrate, because we don't even really celebrate the anniversaries anymore.
Well, I don't know how the fuck we can do anything right now because it's
Yeah.
it's this Saturday, and you know what can you do now? I mean, you can go eat. You can
That
go.
sounds good to me. That food makes me quite the happy. I would be okay with a dinner and a cheesecake. That would do. You don't even have to say I love you on our anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could go. I mean, people can go to another city and do the same thing they do at home. I don't know what. I don't even know how you plan a vacation right now, or plan an outing or anything like that?
I don't
Weird.
I wasn't gonna plan no outing anyway for our anniversary. So really, we are gonna do this year what we would have been doing this year. So anyway, when we get back, we will have the bitch please of the week.
The Libra Lounge with Keisha. The Libra Lounge with Keisha.
Bitch, please. You be rolling down the street, telling stories. Bitch, you never tell the truth. Bitch, please. Everybody know you lying, bitch, cause all you do is lie.
Thank you guys for joining us on this Wednesday. The funniest thing, I don't even do. How do we award this bitch please? It is probably just one of my everyday natural bitch pleases that I'm not even trying to do, but somehow it manages to be a bitch please. Last night, well, let me go back. Every year we have a big Halloween party at our house, and the last few years we've incorporated my birthday into, because I don't throw parties for my birthday, but my birthday is October 21st, and my favorite holiday is my birthday and Halloween. So I told James last night, I said, this year I really don't want to throw a Halloween party. I'd rather just go somewhere to celebrate my birthday. And so he's like, where do you want to go? I said, I want to go to New Orleans. I want to stay at the Haunted Hotel. Here's the first thing. What's it called? It's called the fucking Haunted Hotel. I know, but what's the name, Keish? The Haunted Hotel in New Orleans? But of course, some motherfuckers got to do the Googling for themselves. So once he Googled it and saw that was the actual name of the hotel, he quit asking me that. But then this led to a stupider question from producer James. I'll let you go ahead and let everyone know.
So I thought I would ask, because it's her 40-something-ish birthday.
41st.
I know, 41st.
Look, when you black and don't crack, you don't have a problem with telling your age, okay? I will be 41 years old in October.
So I asked, okay, we're going to go to New Orleans. What about if we got like a small group of friends and went and had like a fun birthday weekend? To which she replied,
fuck no. No. In all the years that we've been together, I'm like, have you noticed that whenever I get invited on group trips, I don't go? Here's why. Okay, first of all, no, we're not fixing to coordinate not one goddamn outfit that we got. No, Monday we're not wearing blue. The next day not gonna be denim and diamonds day. Not the actual birthday, we not wearing pink. We're not doing any of that shit. But see, when you go in groups with people, when you go on vacation in groups, that's the kind of shit that they want to do. Okay, well, here's the itinerary. No, hell no, we ain't having no goddamn you typed an itinerary? Really? No, we're not doing that. I don't want for someone to tell me, well, okay, on Wednesday at 8 a.m., we're going to meet at this restaurant. No, we're not. I'm not. Because you know what? I may decide that Wednesday, I'm going to stay all goddamn day in bed and just order room service. I don't want us to go no group excursions. None of that kind of shit. I don't want us to be out and then somebody goes, oh, well, let's go eat over there. No, me and James about to go eat at Emerald's restaurant. Then this is what someone's going to say. Well, everybody can't afford that. Oh, so because you decided to grow seaweed for a living, we can't go eat at Emerald's restaurant because your broke ass can't afford it? Really? Okay, so then he goes, well, what if we got like a really small group? That's fine, but they not gonna know what hotel I'm staying at. No, y'all stay over there. We're gonna be all the way over here in the most expensive of hotels to make sure y'all's broke asses can't afford to come over there with us. No. Y'all not ride with me and James. Me and James are riding dirty by ourselves. No. We not meeting over here. It's gonna be me and James. Y'all just so happen to be in New Orleans during that time, but best believe we not doing shit together. I'm not sharing my cake. I'm not sharing my time. I'm not sharing my vehicle. I'm not sharing my man. I don't even want to share a Wi-Fi with you while I'm celebrating my birthday. Because here's the thing about friends. They will tell you what you should do, how to do it for your special day. I just want to go with the one person who knows what face I make and what that means we need to go do. He knows a certain face means this bitch needs to eat within exactly 20 minutes or all hell is gonna break loose. Ooh, that bitch got that look on her. That means she want me to turn back around so she can see that toy poodle that was walking on the street with this owner. Oh, okay, that means that bitch want me to slow down so she can sightsee. Having a group? No. Me going anywhere other than home? It's not a reason to have anything. We don't even have to be friends no more if you're offended by that, because that's not going to, I wish a motherfucker would threaten friendship because I say, I don't want you to go with me on my birthday weekend. I have gone too many times. I've heard people say, group trips can end a friendship, okay? Because at some point, somebody gonna get pissed off about something. So one person's gonna get pissed off because this person didn't do what y'all had planned. I'm not doing any of that. If that means you don't want to talk to me anymore, that's fine with me, because I don't like to talk that much anyway. But bitch, please, last night went all the way to producer James for acting like he completely is married to an entirely new woman. How could he not know? We ain't never, ever been on any kind of trip with other people. Skylar can't even go, and she's my child. Our families have invited us to go places. I'm sick. No, I'm not doing any. No. So, anywho, if you have, any suggestions of what producer James and I can do in New Orleans, feel free, just, DM us about it. Not if you, my friend, But you know what? It's always going to be that couple. Every friendship group has two dumbasses. And they're going to see this right here and think, but you know what? If I plan it so special, she won't be able to deny it. That's a motherfucking lie. All right. So you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next Wednesday.
It's the Libra Lounge. The Libra Lounge. Ooh.